tell you why so many women feel like they are constantly starting over. And it is because they're trying to change their habits without ever changing the identity that those habits are currently flowing from. And I know you don't really get taught this. So you don't consistently live up to your goals. You will consistently live up to the woman that you believe that you are. And it's cool because God knew that before we did. And you see, He never sent anyone out in scripture without giving them their identity first. He named who they were, then they went, and whatever period of time it was, they did the thing, and then they became. And so if you believe consistently that you are inconsistent, you're going to keep finding evidence that you are inconsistent. If you believe that you are undisciplined, guess what? You will keep making decisions that prove that you are undisciplined. And truly, that is not weakness, that is just how identity works. Because your self talk is not commentary, it is the blueprint that your life keeps building from. But when you begin seeing yourself the way God sees you, everything starts to shift. And of course, this is not going to be overnight. It's going to be intentionally, because the question then isn't, what do I need to do? It's, who is God calling me to become? Behavior will follow your identity, and then your life will always move in the direction of the woman that you believe that you are. And so I wanted to give you a question today for you to sit with and ask yourself, who have I been agreeing with that I am that doesn't agree with who God said I am? You see in scripture that you are to be disciplined, you are loved, you are adopted, you are chosen, you are to dominate. Like, I feel like we don't reflect on that enough. And I don't know if it's that it feels sinful or it feels filled with vanity, but I'll never forget God had kept asking me, who do you want to be? And for a year, I couldn't answer that question because, again, I was blinded by religion. I was blinded because I was like, well, that sounds vain. What do you mean who I want to be? Of course I want to be who scripture wants me to be. But I could not articulate it. You see, when you can articulate what it is you want to be, you want to be a patient mother. Okay, how does a patient mother behave? How does she act? How does she think? She has to come from a place of calmness and not chaos, right? And so now you start to work backwards. It's almost kind of like, one time I learned about this planner. It's called Titan 5. And so you would write the 5 and then you would go backwards.